welcome to Living Good. I really missed you all this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are tuning in from a hotel anywhere here in the Dominican Republic and you're watching this, welcome, bienvenidos. And for those of you who are tuning in once again from all around the world on Facebook, thank you so much. Don't forget to follow Costa Norte TV because you're going to get the notifications as soon as we go live every single week. And also, make sure you follow my YouTube channel, Cerise Fairfax. Guys, today we have a lineup. It is what I'm calling the YouTube superstar lineup. So, of course, we're going to have news today with Russell, Tailor-Made Dreams. He always brings it correct, you guys know that. But we also have a special guest, for those of you who know Mr. T from the Educated Traveler YouTube channel. We're going to be talking about relocation with Mr. T because he's been here for a while. We're going to talk about why he's here, how he found this place, some of his favorite places to eat, and what he likes to do here while he's on the island, and even how he found the Dominican Republic in the first place. So guys, just before we get to the news, I want to make sure that I talk to you guys about Residencia. Now that's residency in English, Residencia in Espanol. I used to help people get their residency when I first came here many years ago, 4 years ago. I make it sound like it's an eon before, but about 4 years ago. And it wasn't as popular back then. And I also had a person that was helping me do it, but I found out she wasn't a lawyer per se, because anyone can help you do it. You can even do your own residency. But the thing is, it can be quite long and tedious. So I stopped doing all the residency and I got more into apartments and rentals and doing tours and, property and stuff like that. But then last week, I had a lawyer contact me and I contacted the lawyer back, and we realized, because her and I we know each other for so long now, we decided to start doing business again because I keep getting messages from people from those old videos that I did so long ago. And they're like, Cerise, I want to do my residencia. And I think it's because a lot of you guys from around the world now, you guys got tired during COVID. You guys are tired of all those mandates, and you're like, I want to go to the Dominican Republic where things are normal. And so you are all plugging into the YouTube channels, plugging in on the internet, relocation. You guys are plugging in residency. So that's why those videos are coming up again, and you guys are contacting me. That's what I'm thinking. So I've decided to start offering that again. Now, some rules have changed. Before, you could start your residency from the island. You can't do that any longer. You have to start your residency all the way from the country that you're in. So that's what we're doing right now. If you want to come here, you can do it. You don't have to give up your residency in the country that you're born in. So it's not like you're saying, okay, goodbye to the country that you're born in, and I don't want to live there any longer, and you're giving up your passport. Nothing like that, okay? You're just getting a different type of citizenship, a dual citizenship, and you can do that quite easily here. Now, it does cost a certain amount. Contact me and I'm going to help you out. I'm going to give you over to one of the best people that I know. Like I said, she's a friend of mine, so I do trust her. And you have to trust someone when you're doing your residencia. You really do, because you're giving over a lot of your private information. You're giving over your hard-earned money, and you don't want to be charged too much to do it either. Right now, the price is, because you're probably wondering, how much? $2,500. That is a very good price for residencia. And what you do is you get all your paperwork in order, and I'm going to help you out on WhatsApp. Guys, another thing right now, Russ and I have been talking about this over and over and over again about relocation and also how prices are going up. And a lot of you guys have been calling me, Cerise, oh my gosh, the prices are going up. And I'm like, don't worry about it, because you're going to be able to figure things out when you come here, even if you can't afford to live in Sosua. Come live in the neighborhoods, the Dominican-friendly neighborhoods. You don't even need to speak Spanish. And if you want to learn Spanish, you can also do that quite easily. I know a lot of people who have learned how to speak Spanish in 3 months. Also, check out Duolingo. Duolingo is a free service, and it's an app that you can just put into your cell phone and practice. If you take the subway to work, if you are just kind of like in the car, you can hear Spanish and learn it quite easily. Now, it's obviously kind of different if you're not practicing it. Right now, I can speak Spanish okay, but I'm also right now in the middle of learning Creole. So I do want to say to you guys, look up Duolingo, okay? So Residencia, and we're going to be right back. Hey guys, I am back. Thank you so much for joining me again. Hey, you might have noticed that there has been a different commercial lineup, and I do want to bring your attention to a few of the places that are here in the Dominican Republic. So you saw Janet's Beach Club, you saw Dominican Cafe Bar, Dominican Coffee and Bar, Coffee Bar, sorry. And then you're also going to see Velvet Cafe. I saw so many on there just now that I'm so familiar with, but I do want to say that there was one that said www.wildandcrazyleggings.com. That person who owns that business doesn't even live here in the Dominican Republic. So if you want to advertise on Living Good and you want to advertise abroad, you have a website and you can deliver all around the world, hit me up because Costa Norte, Channel 3, can help you out. Now, without any further ado, we got to get to the news with my brother, Russell, Taylor Made Dreams, because we have a lot to talk about this show, don't we?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. What's happening, everybody? Sorry, I missed y'all last week.
Yes.
But yeah, we got a lot to talk about, girl. And you're looking good.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're looking good.
I'm trying to lose some weight.
I did not know you was getting ready. You was trying to learn Creole.
I am.
I'm still practicing my Spanish.
Garçon. Garçon. You're hey, garçon, a man.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. Hey, garçon.
All right.
That's it.
And Mr. T, I'm going to tell you, Mr. T did a video. You might have to go through his catalog. But he did a video where it included so much information. I used to send it out to people and call it Moving to the Dominican Republic 101. That's where you start your class. He has a really large catalog of great information, great videos, I'm telling you. Wealth of information. So that's my shout out to Mr. T. All right. So y'all know I don't have a monitor, so I got to use my cheat sheet. But, did you know we now have a new embassy in Puerto Plata? So those who are filing for those residencies, like what you were talking about earlier, those who, have babies down here like me, you don't have to go to Santo Domingo. You can do it right here on the East Coast, right on the North Coast, in Puerto Plata. So it's located right in Plaza El Dorado and the Luperon Highway. So that's like mid downtown Puerto Plata. It's I'm telling you, that will save you so much time instead of always having to go back to Santo Domingo. Those with already have their residencies, if you have a part-time residency, every 2 years you have to go back to Santo Domingo, re-register, do all that. Now you can just stay right here on the North Coast and just come up to Puerto Plata and have a drink with me while you're there.
Right. And if a lawyer tells them that they can start their residency from here, don't do it. They're going to be wasting their money and they're just going to have to go back and start it again. But like you said, they can update it anytime.
Absolutely.
Here, without going back to your country.
Well, I'm going to tell you, just to share a little information with you, I started my process here. And trust me, it is much easier to do it in your home country. Don't do what I did. Don't do what I did. So I'm telling you, believe me, it's much more long, much more tedious. They send stuff back to you. You got to fly home.
Yes.
Do what Cerise says. Start it in your home country and save yourself one big headache.
Right, and that's the law now, though.
Really?
Yeah, you cannot start it here any longer.
All right.
You have to start it from home.
Well, I wish they had told me that.
Right. Well, when you did it, that wasn't the law.
No, it wasn't.
Right. No. So, but nowadays they have to start it from wherever they come. So make sure you guys get all the information you need before you come.
Yeah, and if you're a person who does not like details, doing detailed things like me, I just bottom line. I'm a bottom line person, so I can't cross every I, dot every T. I just pay a professional to take care of all that because I don't have that concentration for just doing tedious work. I'm, of course, sort of a big picture guy. I see the vision, I do the picture, but the tedious stuff, I'll pay somebody to do. So that's me. Anyway, enough of that. So, the Retire and Investment Seminar, I keep reminding y'all, happening May 6th and May 7th.
Yes.
In Santo Domingo at the Intercontinental Hotel. It's going to be really, really good. Great information. You're going to have people in the medical field there. You're going to have people in, as far as attorneys, you're going to have people in the real estate. You're going to have banks, and I'm talking about not just one bank, but different banks. You're going to have a lot of great professionals that you'll be able to talk to and get really some great answers. Now, what I would suggest for those who are coming, also they lowered the price. It was $99, but now it's $79 and $149 per couple. So that's really good. And Santo Domingo is a great place to hang out, especially on a Friday or Saturday. And Saturday, because 6th and 7th. But like I said, I would write down all your questions. Do not go to the seminar cold turkey and say, well, I'll ask my questions when I get there. Because a lot of times you will leave stuff out. You'll be like, oh man, you know, I had 2 days at the seminar and I did not ask questions. So
that's right.
I'm telling you, start writing your questions out, start booking your trip. If you go to Tailor Made Dreams, I did a video about it last night. The link and all that stuff to register online is all in that video. So go to Tailor Made Dreams and just look in the description and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, and it's important for people too because they're retiring here and they need to have that information. If you guys are coming here, you're going to want to have that information.
Absolutely.
Do what Russell said.
Absolutely.
Write down all your questions. You have to do that because, again, you don't want to go there cold turkey and be like, what do I need to ask?
Yeah.
And also watch all the vloggers and watch the video. You guys need to do your research. Yeah. You need to do your research if you want to come here and get settled in as quickly as possible.
Yes. I'm telling you, take it from somebody who hit all the road bumps. So.
Right.
Okay, so now, you know that the Dominican government is asking all foreigners over 18 who have been granted a temporary or a permanent residency card, they must update their status. So if you already have your residency card, whether it's temporary or permanent, you actually have to go, and I believe there's a small fee that you go to the Central Electoral Board prior to compliance with all, and you have to be in compliance with all legal formalities. So you go down to, like I said, the Central Electoral Board, and they should be able to take care of you. And if you're on the North Coast, I believe you can do it from right here. I don't think you have to go to Santo Domingo, especially now with them having a U.S. embassy and a consulate in Puerto Plata.
Right.
So I will look into that to check it out to make sure.
Big time saver.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, there are a lot of people that ask, what if they come here and they don't want to get their residency because, like you said, it can be a tedious process.
Yes.
Right? And, you know, so some people, you want to come here for like a month, 2 months, 3 months, even a year, even 5 years.
Yeah.
You want to leave at the airport and you just pay an exit tax.
Yes.
And that's called the overstay taxes.
Absolutely.
And you can find that on the internet. Just plug in Dominican Republic overstay taxes. Okay, so if you do want to come here and you're just not sure if you want your residency yet, or if you kind of didn't renew it, you can definitely do that. A lot of people, they're like, oh, I don't want to renew it. You know, so many people say that to me all the time.
I know, but it's not a complicated process at all. I've overstayed for up to, I think the longest I've overstayed was 2 years.
Okay.
And when I went to the airport, it just look up, it'll say on the board, you know, overstays, just go to your right. That's the first booth at immigration. They're going to look at your passport. They're going to tell you how much money you need to pay. And then just go to your plane. But you're going to need cash if you come in, if you got an early flight. Because one time I had an early flight and they would not let me pay with my credit card because it's Dominican Republic.
Right.
So things happen like that.
Right, and it's not that expensive.
No, it wasn't.
Right, it's really not.
I think I paid like maybe $200 or $220
after 2 years.
After 2 years.
Well, see, there we go.
I didn't go nowhere during the pandemic. I stayed. Well, you know, we were giving out food in the neighborhood.
Exactly.
So,
I stayed. I haven't left. I'm not leaving here.
Absolutely. Okay, also, there's reports that accidents are climbing in Dominican Republic due to you have a lot more foreigners living over here buying cars, as well as more Dominican they are also, Dominican citizens are purchasing a lot of cars. And I'm starting to see cars I've never saw in Puerto Plata or Sosua. I saw a Bentley. Did you know?
Ooh.
I saw a Bentley,
Nice.
Lexus, Mercedes. I mean, Peugeots. I never saw that when I first got over here. But I did a video, and I said the new gold rush in Dominican Republic is land, because just you're in the real estate game like I am, and a lot of the matriarchs, patriarchs have passed away, and the cousins, the new generation, they are selling those lots like crazy. So that's where a lot of new money is coming into Dominican Republic.
That's right.
So that's their gold rush right now, and I'm telling you, there are cars all over the road.
Absolutely.
And yeah, so.
But I'm going to cut you off for a second. Did you just buy a piece of land?
I was in the process of buying a piece of land.
Okay.
But what happened with me, I called the person I was dealing with. I called them, then I texted them, and I texted them 3 very specific questions. They can only answer one question halfway.
Okay.
So
pay attention.
For me, that was red flags. I mean, you cannot answer my questions.
Right.
And please do not let nobody tell you that if you're purchasing land, that you have to pay your money to the buyer or to the person that's selling the land. The way you should always say is, listen, we will set up I will send the money to the attorney and put it in an escrow account. That way they cannot just use your money indiscriminately. Because let's say if that person dies. Right. You think the family's going to give you back your money?
Right, exactly.
Never going to happen.
Okay.
So make sure you do that.
Right, because I saw I think it was your Instagram or your Facebook, somewhere that you were buying. So good. See, smart.
And I took it off. I took it off my IG because I was going to buy it. I thought it was a great opportunity. Right. But the problem is getting Roseville. You have a lot of, and there's a part in Imbert, beautiful community. I'm talking about fantastic views. Right. Beautiful homes over there. The roads look like Afghanistan.
I've never been to Afghanistan.
These beautiful $300,000-$400,000 home, and your roads look like you're driving in Afghanistan or Kuwait or somewhere. It's no. So
it's a no. Okay.
So that was a no. That was a no. So and unfortunately, they're doing a lot of that down. So. Right. Anyway. Moving right on. Moving right along. All right. Fuel prices, if you do drive, speaking of drive, I drive, fuel prices are going up. So just like in the Western countries, in the States, oh my God. Now, when I first got down here, fuel prices were already at, $5, 250 pesos, which, round about $5. Now it's climbed since then. So if you do drive, you have the choice of propane or gasoline. I don't know. I just don't like propane for some reason. Well, it's a little dangerous. It is cheap, but it's like a real propane tank that you would use for your barbecue. But they somehow configure it in a way. You just got to make sure you don't smoke in the car. Yeah. So. Well, well, I would say if it comes from the manufacturer, then I would definitely use a propane tank. Right. If it does not come from the manufacturer, it may not serve your best interest. Do they have cars here from the manufacturer with propane tanks? Do. Yes, they do. That's amazing. Yes, they do. Okay, well, that kind of just tips it a little bit over. Guys, when you get here, just get propane. It's so inexpensive. Absolutely. And you drive, what, a six-cylinder or four-cylinder? Well, my car... maybe 8. My SUV is an 8-cylinder. Oof, my car is a 4-cylinder. So I drive the car a little bit more now these days. Right, of course. Help my pockets out. Yes. All right, so trivia question. All right. Okay, so what 2 cities can you go to in Dominican Republic and see the whales? Samana. That's one. And Las Arenas? Nope. Punta Cana. Oh, Punta Cana. Yes. All right. So if you into those very beautiful scenic views, Samana and Punta Cana, you can actually go and see the whales. All right, beautiful. Okay, now we're about to go to a commercial break, and I just want to ask this. I know we're going to run a little bit over time. I apologize, guys, the crew. We have to talk about Semana Santa. Yes. Oh, yes, yes. This weekend. Yes. Big. You cannot drink alcohol on Fridays and Saturdays and walk down the street with a beer.
Right.
Matter of fact, they won't even be selling alcohol Friday or Saturday.
Okay.
Everything returns to normal on Sunday. But if you see a lot of styrofoam cups in a restaurant, it's water.
Red cups.
It's water. It's
water.
it's just water.
Jugo de manzana. It's not beer.
Yeah. So get your Gatorade bottles out and all that good stuff. And
yes.
But you cannot play music. So if you like that loud music, do not drive down the street Friday or Saturday playing loud music.
Right.
You will get pulled over by the police.
So make sure you respect Semana Santa. It is the week of the saints.
Good Friday.
Good Friday. That's right. All right, guys.
Hey guys, so the full video is down below. All you have to do is click on the link that I have in the description. Hey friends, thank you so much for joining Living Good. You are awesome for watching. I have a little bit of an update. So usually I upload the Living Good talk show every Monday on my YouTube channel, but I realized that it's a little too late after the news, because we go live every Wednesday. So if I'm uploading the Monday before, then the news is kind of old. So I decided now the new days for me to upload on my YouTube channel is going to be Thursdays, the day after we go live on the show. Now, if you want to watch the show live, you are definitely welcome to do that every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Now, how you do that is you go on Facebook, the Costa Norte TV profile page, and I will put that link below. You can also follow them and you will get notified as soon as we go live. Guys, thank you so much for joining me each and every week. Thank you so much for hitting that like button, because you let me know that you're enjoying the content that I provide for you. If you have a business and you can provide a service or a product from abroad, please hit me up, because I can provide advertising for you on Living Good, and you can hit a whole new platform of potential clients and customers.
Don't let the love shine.